Hey everybody, it's Jochen, and I'm back with the Hellsen versus Haydn Part 2 campaign. This is Scenario 2. I'm playing Japan. He's playing the Allies, and it is December 17th, 1942. All right, we grab another dot base in the Illusions, which is great. Didn't have to do any work for that. Okay, looks like we got the O-16 off of Mersing, but our ASW task force caught up to it, keeping it pinned down. Nothing came of that. Dang it! That is not what I needed right now. Dang it. Dang it, dang it, dang it. Dutch subs are definitely still alive and well in Ambon area. I'm hoping it was just a 45 centimeter torpedo. If that's the case, there's a chance of saving the ship. Man, the Hokaze is not giving up on this. Oh, man. K9. What kind of torpedo was that? I didn't get a good glimpse of it, but this is not good for me. We don't want to be losing these kind of ships this early on. Hopefully we can save it. Okay, ooh, we get the Argonaut. The Argonaut at Wake Island now. Man, it's just a smorgasbord of enemy submarines. Argonaut. All right. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh. Okay. So the S-39 is an S boat, and they use Mark 10 torpedoes, and they don't really have the same issues as a Mark 14 torpedo. So the fact that these didn't detonate, it's fate. I think it means that the that AV is not supposed to die today. No, 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 no! Oh! Dude, we gotta get out of here. We gotta get out of here. Man, this place is just swimming with subs. Good gracious. Oh, man, I hate submarines. Alright, so this is us unloading at just grabbing dot bases. Same here. That's us. And this is us too. Just grabbing some real estate. And another one. And another one. And another one. It's like DJ Khaled over here. Another one. Man, we got to get our ships to safety out there in near Ambon. There's so many subs over there. Oh, please, 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 please. No. Oh, oh, dang, dude. Ah. Hit but no explosion. Oh my god. Okay, for the love of God, please get into Ambon safely. I cannot lose that ship right now. That was a huge mistake, not going in there without some escort on that AKE, and we could still lose it. Ah, that's it. That's it for that one, man. Dang it. Yeah, she's done. Dang it, dang it, dang it. It's gonna go down. Dang it. Well, we get some retribution, but it's nowhere near as valuable. Alright. Alright, so that's going to sink. This is an allied... this is not important to them. Yeah, it sank. Man, I can't believe it. What a bummer. How many ships are in Rangoon right now? Dang it. Alright. We're in the air phase. I gotta shake this off. Let's just keep going here. I'm not gonna stop unless it's something really important here. Nope, looks like he's letting us have this hex. He's not trying to defend it. Oh, no! Whoa! We got a cap trap here, guys. That's not good at all. We got a cap trap at Luchao. We are going to suffer for this, guys. Alright. This is not going to go well for our nates. And any subsequent aircraft coming in. Yep. Man, look at that. Look at that. So we have a bunch of P-40s and AVG at Luchao. And the shitty... Oop, did I say that? Let me, sorry. The crappy part is that we have other bombers coming in, and this was not enough sweep. Man, that stinks. Okay, got some Nels operating over here. Oh. Not particularly valuable ships here. So, looks like we caught up to 2 AKLs. These are Escalante. These are probably leaving the Philippines. So, 6 torpedoes into those. Man, I hope my guys don't go into Luchao, man. It's not safe there. Don't do it. Finally getting some damage here. Not enough, though. So now we know exactly what he's got. Two core. Just not doing a lot of damage to this unit here. Wow, look at this. 2 hit by flak? What the heck kind of units does he have there? Dang. 2. Wow. What kind of flak has he got there? Jeez. Another one destroyed by flak. What the heck is in that base? Man, Temolo, we need to be careful going in there. Alright, so I'm just bomb. Oh, now he's turning course. Look at this. Where is he going? Oh, man. We'll have to look at this when we look at the... go around the thing. Oh, don't do it, guys. Ah, shoot. So long, Nate. Nice to know you. Man, this is going to stink, man. I have a lot of bombers going into Luchao, and with this amount of cap, we're not going to make it. If there was ever a time for a cowardly squadron commander, now's the time, because if they press on with this, they are dead. Got cap trapped again. Yep. Oh, okay. Good. At least they're not the lilies. Okay, so this is us going into Sinyang. Remember, he's got... Okay, so just like I figured, he's got a headquarters and a 12th Chinese Corps that he got into Sinyang last turn. This should hopefully put a little bit of disruption on them in case he tries to attack. Okay, just trying to soften up these guys at Nadzab. Man, we're gonna get so beat up at Luchao. Golly. Unless they by some miracle my bombers don't fly, but I don't think I got that kind of luck. Well, shockingly, they didn't go into Luchao. Maybe somehow they got the word across to not go in. Okay, these are going to be attacking some ships in Rangoon, but we don't have torpedoes yet, so the bombing accuracy is never that great. Oh, 60, huh? Wow, what a terrible bombing effort. That was pretty pathetic. Thunderstorms over target. You don't say. Dang it. Okay, we got some more Nels going into Tarakan. For some reason, they're not carrying torpedoes, which I don't understand. No, a 250-pound bomb will work on that. I don't really know why they don't have torpedoes though. Just not getting enough bombs on target here. Nope. And the thunderstorms are not helping us. Check this out. Check this out. Ready? Let's see what these guys get done. Nothing. 22 damaged. Flak in Singapore's gnarly, man. Dang it, that flak. Man, this flak is killing me, man. I've lost so many aircraft to flak this turn. All right. Well, by some miracle, um my bombers did not hit Luchow this turn, which is really good. There's some American ships or Allied ships are sinking right now. Ah, we're landing at Luganville now. And at Finchhofen. All right, this should be pretty much an easy. Okay, cool. So one dead, one dead, and one retreated out of the way. No factor. Works for me. Okay, this should go very easily. Nice! Perfect. And up the road. And we are not following that. Oh man, that is awesome. Yep. Dot base. And hopefully this will be the end of the Minato base force. Yeah. Finally got it. We were chasing that thing since Minato, since the beginning of the campaign. We finally caught up to it. Okay, bombardment at Sambas. Should have more than that there. Allied shock attack? Really? Dang it! Well, that stinks. Yikes, look at that. That's not good. Well, this is... Well, we'll talk about this, but basically this unit pursued into here, and it kind of got hung out to dry, so the allies that were there attacked. But the nice thing is we get a nice look at exactly what it is that he's got here, or at least some of it that's participating. So, okay, that's unfortunate, but it's really not the end of the world. It was kind of a risk when we pursued into that hex. I couldn't do anything about it, really. Okay, another Chinese corps eliminated. I'm not particularly happy about that. I would prefer that they just get displaced, but at least we're kind of clearing this area out so we don't have to deal with these guys disrupting our rail lines. Okay, hopefully this goes a little better for us. Yes. I did not get to kill that unit, though. It's got to be down to almost nothing now, right? Hot mode again? That can't be. I had it in combat this time. What is going on with that? Okay, dot base on Bougainville. And then Sidor, this should be pretty easy. Yep, a lot of bases. Well, not the best turn. I'm really disappointed about losing that AV. And the sad thing is that AV existed to provide ASW support for those task forces. So now I'm worried that we lost all the aircraft aboard too, which really stinks. This is going to be another bad day for aircraft losses, without question. Cap trapped at Luchow. A lot of flak. AV sunk with ships aboard. It's not so great. I'm aware of these. I'm working to fix that. Hmm. What is that unit? We'll have to look into that. All right. Well, let's take a look at it. Could have been better, but it could have been worse. Well, I was hoping we can have 3 really great turns in a row, but I never could seem to string those together. So we had 2 good ones and a bad one, I think. Let's take a look at it. So aircraft losses today. Another really bad day. 33 aircraft lost to have 1 to his. Man, I'm getting thoroughly beaten in the air by Hellsen. He's just playing it better, or I'm not playing it great. I don't know what it is. Okay, 8 Petes were sunk on that AV that went down. We lost 6 Sallies today. 2 to ops, 4 to flak. 4 to flak. Okay, 5 Nates were shot down total. Well, 3 shot down and 2 ops, so a total of 5, which I thought would be way worse than that. 4 Lilies, 2 ops and 2 flak. Really bad day for flak for me. And look at that. A Babs was shut down by flak too. What the heck? Again, on top of that, we lose 2 Bettys to ops and 4 Jakes went down with the AV as well. Just a bad day. He loses a single Warhawk. He's he's beating me in the air. Bottom line, I got to figure out something else. Looking at top pilots, another really costly day for us. 14 pilots killed, 3 missing in action, so let's call it 17 for now. And we've got very little to show for it. Looking at the Army lost points, that's the only bright side to this turn. We didn't lose any. He lost 37. Ship sunk. Again, another bad day. We lost the Kyu Kawamaru, which was loaded with aircraft. This is a very good ship. Its loss will be heavily felt by me because this was one of my primary ASW platforms in the Dutch East Indies right now. Of all ships, right? The one that has the ASW aircraft on it just went down, and that stinks. We did sink a bunch of other little ships, but they count for basically nothing. This ship is better than all the ones that were lost. For the turn, we actually lost a point. But the win ratio did go down for the Allies despite it. So I kind of want to show you what that looks like. Let's fire up the old tracker here. So this is the victory point page. You notice that we actually lost a point today, but the Allied win ratio went down. And why is that? Well, he gained 108 points, and we gained 117 points. But because we have less points than him, our 100 points counts more towards the ratio than his does. So once this flips, then whoever is higher suffers more on the ratio. But this is just basic math. I'm not trying to give you guys a math class here, but we still chipped down on the win ratio despite basically breaking even on points gained this turn because we're so far down, right? And yeah, you can take a quick look at the victory points page here. This is the stat that's really making me sad. Look at these aircraft loss days. Look at these bad days that we've had where he took almost no casualties and we took a lot. I can't keep doing that. There you go. Okay, that's it for tracker. I don't think we need that one anymore. Okay, we'll close that. So there you go. That's it for the intelligence report. Let's take a look at the old combat reporter today. And we'll start with our sea activity. The Argonaut is now at wake. That's interesting. And then here's our sub-activity, all centered around Ambon, right? So the Casino dodged some bullets right here. This is one of my only AKEs right now. Unfortunately, the Kyu-Kawamaru did not. And then again, this is where the Kyu-Kawamaru was hit the first time. And then this is where the Casino dodged a bullet again. This thing dodged 2 bullets this turn. If we'd lost this ship, we'd be in a world of hurt right now, like big time. Because this is the only AKE I have actually got at the moment. And I needed to top off my battleships here at Ambon. So I'm really happy it got through. I stupidly sent it in without escort because I didn't see any subs here. But That was my mistake. Immersing, we've got the 016 off the coast, but it doesn't matter because we got in what we needed to get in already. And our subs captured, sank something in the Hellsenstrat. Let's see, other, nothing. Ground, a little bit better. We had some good wins here. Most of these are just taking bases that are undefended, like these dot bases, but Nanyang was kind of a big deal. We defeated that unit here, and it has big implications for our ground war here, which I'll show you in a few minutes. A win here. We destroyed the unit. A win. Oh, a loss here. So we had the armored car company, which had pursued into this hex the previous turn, but we were kind of left out in the open. So it looks like he did turn to fight. I'm guessing he chose one of his strongest cores here to stop and attack while the rest continued on. And yeah, he definitely beat us here. We lost some vehicles, but not huge losses in the grand scheme of things. I can replace these quickly. Had another big win on this road here, which basically opens up supply all the way into Nanyang and up into Anking, which I'll show you in a minute. This was something I just discovered that was really cool. And we finally destroyed this stupid Monado base force here. Amphibious operations, nothing particularly exciting I want to mention right now. Except for maybe Luganville. That was kind of good. And in air combat, there was really nothing too exciting. This was the only thing that sucks. So I sent these Nates in to sweep ahead of a ground attack on Luchao because I was trying to stop troops from moving. But he moved in AVG aircraft and P-40s and completely caught us out in the open. And yeah, not much to say. It was a cap trap. But I'm going to show you something right now. I want to show something cool here. Ready? So if we go over here to Canton, I actually had ordered these Sonias, which have a lot of aircraft in them, to attack. But they didn't attack for whatever reason. I must have screwed up the orders or I don't know what happened, but they did not attack. So we saved 22 Sonias hitting Luchao because they would have been all decimated. So I got really lucky there. All right, let's take a look at SIGINT because there's something I noticed that was really cool. None of this stuff is particularly important, right? See, these are just miscellaneous Voratonga. Oh, wait, what's that? Voratonga. Something there. Look at that. There's some sort of activity here in the Cook Islands. I wonder what that's about. Well, that's something to keep an eye on. But, so look at this. 128.49 in the Curio Islands. Look at this. 128.49. I can guarantee you this is a submarine. So we now have American subs operating in the Curio Islands, which means I need to start deploying my sub chasers and patrol boats because it's no longer safe up here. We have at least one enemy sub in this area. This is the only explanation. It's been, what, 10 days of campaign time? So if you think about it, if he had subs near Wake Island and he sent them up to the Curio Islands, that's about 10 days of travel time. That's definitely enough time to get there. So I think that's what that is. So we need to be hyper vigilant now and not send any unescorted convoys through here because he's got sub here. Granted, it's American sub with Mark 14 torpedoes, but they still got deck guns, and every now and then the torpedoes work. Okay, let's take a look at the ops report. Arrivals. We had another aviation support unit that just showed up here. I didn't even know I was getting this one. And this one's assigned to Southern Army, so we can get this on the road immediately. And if you take a look, nothing's disabled. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start shipping that thing towards Hiroshima for now. Because Hiroshima is actually a little bit short on... Okay. Maybe it's Nagasaki? Okay. Whatever I just said, take it back. We'll take these guys and actually leave them here. And I'll probably send these guys down to... Rabal. I could probably use them there. So we'll do that. All right. We'll take a look at the Japanese tab. These are 6 bases we captured today, so I'm keeping up on my capture rate. Losses. This is confirmation that the Kiyokawa Maru went down. It was admitted, so that means that the Allies know it too. All right. Look at this sad thing. I've noticed that this has been pretty constant every turn. We're losing a lot of pilots to landing accidents, and I don't really know why. When I played as the Allies, I don't recall ever seeing this many pilots lost to landing accidents every turn. We've been kind of averaging a lot. If you look at this, look at the 16th. Look at the 16th. 2 more pilots killed in accidents. Let's look at the 15th. I guess no pilots on that one. We'll look at the 14th. Pilots killed in landing accidents. We've been losing a lot of pilots to landing accidents the last few turns, and I don't really understand why that is. But it sucks. And these are experienced pilots, so I don't really get it. All right, submarines. The I-23s reporting haven't been sighted at San Francisco, so we can take a quick peek at that. It says it was sighted, but, you know, we don't see anything. San Francisco, nothing really noteworthy there. Okay. And then lastly, the unknown tab. Look at all these aircraft I noticed that are being written off every turn. We're losing so many aircraft. It's just bleeding aircraft, and it's driving me nuts. I know it's the cost of doing business, but I don't recall Hellsen losing anywhere near as many aircraft. So, and to ops losses no less. So I need to figure out a better way to do this soon, because I'm going to run out of aircraft at the rate that I'm going. Forget the pilots. The aircraft I'm going to run out of. All right. Let's talk about the situation. So, a little mixed result in China. The good news, we've now opened up a clear road to Nanyang, and we can start going up the Anking Road and the Xi'an Road. The bad, he's got units into Taiyuan now, which is an annoyance. I don't think they've got enough to take the place, especially on mountain terrain. So we've got 83 AV, so multiply that by 3 effective. So I don't think he's got enough to take the place, but he's still in there, and it's just disruptive. We also got blown out here. It was this armored car regiment, as you can see. We'll get them on replacement, but yeah, they had a bad day today. But since we've cleared out this road, I noticed this in Ankang. Look at this. We now got 1,000 supply in there, and that's way more than I've been able to airlift, and that's because we have a supply lane. So basically, the supply is traveling like this. If you can understand that routing, I don't have any other explanation because that's not what we airlifted in there. But that really strengthens our position in Ankang and allows us to hold out a lot longer because we're not supply restricted. So it's just a matter of getting up this road as quickly as possible. In Xinyang, we've determined that what's in this hex is not particularly strong, but I do have 2 units moving in there in about 2 turns, and we'll blow these guys out, and then we'll give chase to these guys who are now threatening some other roads over here. So we need to get these guys policed up and get them out of the way, because if they get into this hex, they're going to definitely hurt these guys. And so we need to move these guys into Aichang, and then they were going to be isolated. So we got to kill this thing. Looking a bit further south in Wenchao, we have a little more visibility as to what he's doing down here now. He's moving towards Puchang, and I previously had these guys moving south, but I'm going to have them hold now and build forts. Fortunately, that's some decent terrain for us, but he looks like he's moving to try to get out this way. This is really his only escape path. So we're just going to isolate these guys at Puchang, and then from there, we'll kill them when they get into the hex. All right, so here is where we have some P-40s and AVG aircraft. And unfortunately, we've just been very unlucky catching these guys. He's using these guys strictly for cap traps. And we haven't had a lot of luck tracking these guys down. My problem is that I was trying to bomb Luchao to keep these troops and these troops from getting into Nanning, because I want to take this base, like, soonish. But I won't be able to do that if all these troops get in there before I do. So next turn, we're going to stop and basically engage There we go. We're going to engage these guys, and we'll be able to hit them and get them out of there. But when they get into Nanning, plus whatever these guys are moving in, I don't know if we've got enough effective AV to shock attack across this river and take this place. So we may be kind of grinding to a halt a little bit short of where I want it to be. It is what it is. I really can't do anything about it now. With these fighters here, I don't have enough fighters to really control the airspace over here right now. So it's going to be hard to bomb these guys and slow them down getting into Nanning. He should be able to get in there before I do. And he just was just a little bit faster. It's Southeast Asia. It's doing a little bit better here. We're well on our way to getting into Momine. And then from there, we'll get into Rangoon. Because, again, he's electing not to fight. He's moving up into the mountains up this way. He has a lot of ships here right now, however. But I think they're just acting like bait. You notice that my Nels were hitting these guys. But they're not doing a lot of damage. So part of the reason is I don't have an air HQ in Bangkok at the moment. I'm working on doing that. I'll have one there in a couple turns. And then my Nels can pack torpedoes, which is what I really need them to do. Because they're just not as good at naval bombing. Let's see, Nav B. Well, I guess they are good at naval bombing, but it's not as accurate as dropping a torpedo. So bottom line is I need torpedoes. There's an oversight on my part. Because the whole point of them being here is to deny access into Burma via Rangoon. But if they're not able to do that because they can't hit anything, it's not really working out the way I want it to, right? Looking down here in Malaya, however, things are looking pretty decent like. We did lose a lot of aircraft over Temalo this turn. I don't really understand why, but that's fine. It is what it is. We will have Kuala Lumpur by next turn. These guys are well on their way in there. And next turn, we will have Malacca because he's not there. So basically, these guys are going to go deliberate attack, secure that. Our troops get into Johor in one turn, and we take it in 2. And then all these troops that are up in Malaya, up in northern Malaya, can rail down into Johor, and we can form up and get ready for our final assault on Singapore. We are on track to do this definitely by the 1st of January. I don't see why we can't take it by then. We've got 13 days to get Singapore captured, and we're well on our way to having the troops in place to do it. So we're back on track on my timetable that I wanted. All right. Looks like he's got some PT boats at Palembang. Noted. Okay, so we're moving okay here. We should be taking Sambas next turn. I'm hoping anyway. I'm gonna throw a little bombing in here just to soften up these allies. And these guys are moving at a snail's pace down this road towards the troops holding north of Pontianak. So this is where the where Hellsen's subs are hyper concentrated now, and it's a pain in the butt. We lost our AV in this hex, or somewhere near it, and then we almost lost our AKE. That's in Ambon, and that was if I'd lost that, that would have been a humongous setback, even more than losing the AV. So the Dutch subs continue to be a huge pain in my butt, and there's one American sub here now too, at least. So yep. Don't have much of a response to that right now. Anyway, moving further down, we'll take a look in the Solomons here. Captured a few more bases around here, and then these guys are going to capture. Look at that. And then let's see, cancel unload because we don't want to dump excess supply there. These guys are going to deliberate attack as well, and we will cancel unload. We don't want to, again, we don't want to just drop supplies in here just to drop them. We'll capture these 2 bases, then it's up to here and here, and then we'll have all of this island taken, and then we've got these guys moving to Emerald and New Hanover. Overall, everything's going according to plan on my my timetable here for the Solomons. All right, so we're taking a look at Luganville here, and you know what? Hellsen decided to let us have it, so we're going to have it. we'll get in there and we'll take it next turn. And even if he does intercept this convoy, God forbid, it doesn't really matter because we're already on the island. So we're gonna grab this, and then we might as well go down to Fate and Tana and all these other ones and take those too. If he's gonna give them to us, we'll just take them, right? It's for free. It's for free. And lastly, we'll take a look at the Aleutian Islands. This is all going according to plan, more or less. So we've got this base, and we're just going to slowly collapse back and capture all these dot bases, and then I should have a second element heading back towards Attu because I need to get all these, and then we'll deal with Touch Harbor eventually. But at the moment, I can't really get there, so I don't even want to try. I can get there, but I already know what's there, and they're gonna jack me up. So I need more ships to do that, and I really just don't have them right now. But yep, that's it. I think I've covered all the important stuff. If there's anything else you need to know about, come over to my Discord and ask for permission to join my channel, and I'll be happy to explain whatever it is you want to hear about. In the meantime, I want to thank you guys for supporting me and Hellsen in this campaign, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.